Alright, so today I guess we're doing a little index card of a cup of dogs. Because that's just what we do now. Yeah, pretty much I was just getting back into watercolor with this piece. I didn't really know what I was doing. I never really combined pens with watercolor before and figured might as well give it a try. And I did, of course. If you follow me on Instagram, I did a piece with rabbits and a piece with cats before doing dogs, and this was based off of a poll. And I never really did much inking or line work before either of these pieces, not traditionally at least. So this was kind of a new experience. As you'll see a little further down the line, I kind of learned why we don't use cheap paper, because this is done on an index card, and while I love index cards, probably not the best idea. Oh well, I'll do a couple more of these on index cards, but you live and you learn, you guess. So as you can see, I just kind of keep on going with that pen. Inking's kind of the boring part of the piece. I mean, sketching's fun and all that, but it's really messy. Inking is just kind of like refining the sketch yet another time, just a lot darker so it's easier to see, and applying line weight so it looks a little better. My favorite part is always going to be the painting, which you'll see will tear up the paper like no one's business because it's the wrong paper for this particular job. But hey, it's a lot of fun. Wow, my neighbors are being noisy. Oh well. Yeah, so I get out the watercolor brush, and pretty much I'm using student grade. And when I say student grade, I mean elementary student grade. The brand is Prang, that's Prang watercolors. I got them from my high school teacher back like 6 years ago or 5 years ago. I don't know. Something like that. Maybe sooner, maybe later. Doesn't really matter. Pretty much, they're not terrible, they're not chalky or anything. They're actually surprisingly good for being cheap watercolors. I mean, I got them for free, but that's because I was doing a bunch of volunteer work and helping out. But yeah, the colors themselves are pretty vibrant. The only problem is really like the blending, and when you get further into painting and you want to do dark colors, that tends to be kind of problematic because these particular colors are a little tacky. Like, they don't fully dry and they reactivate super easily, especially when you want to do a semi-thick layer. When you're doing a thin layer like the ones that I'm doing now as a base coat, it's no problem, but when you want to do like dark purples or anything, you tend to hit a little bit of a snag. But yeah. So I went with a pretty basic color scheme for these because they're supposed to be pretty simple, just kind of getting back into a medium that I haven't touched in a long time. And so I went with kind of the primary colors, which are red, blue, and yellow. I had the yellow in last because otherwise it will pick up, particularly with this set of colors. But as you can see, I set down a layer of water and then I kind of just go ham before. And yeah, blue I use for the shadows mainly just because I like that blue a lot. Yeah, so there's the yellow. I used a pretty thick layer with that, which is why I used it last. A lot of times you want to do your bright colors first, but this set has its challenges, which I found out on a swatch sheet before doing this. And then I needed something of interest in the background other than just that giant red circle, so figure it's watercolor, let's do some water splotches. And just have some fun with it, you know? Isn't that what art's kind of for? Is to have fun, relax, chill out for a little bit. Yeah, so I cut off the borders at where the lines were just a second ago, and that was the last of the piece. I want to say thank you to my current subscribers, the 3 of you, and my patron, Really420, for all the support. I really love you. You're so sweet. Alright, have a fun time, guys. See you later.